Hey everybody, welcome to today's video. Today I'm going to be answering a viewer's question about a Wing Chun training tool. And I just want to say thank you to everybody that has submitted questions. I certainly will be getting to everybody's questions shortly, so keep the questions coming. And for those that have joined my online Kung Fu program, I just want to say thank you as well for taking advantage of that offer, and I look forward to working with everybody. And if you ever have any questions, you have my contact information. Just reach out to me. I am always here for you. For those that don't know what I'm talking about, I have a Wing Chun online Kung Fu program. So if you want to learn Wing Chun in the privacy of your own home, there's a link down below to a video which will give you, all the details about the course and a very, very incredible special offer that you might want to take advantage of. Now, let's talk about today's question. Let me pull this up here. Sorry about that. What happened to it? Here we go. All right. So the question is, have you ever worked with a rice bag trainer with the spring arm sticking out along the center line? Wondering if there's any introductory drills that could be done using a device as such, considering there are no partners around. And he sent me a link to that product for me to check out. Now, before I get started, I will say there are tons of, training products and tools and pieces of equipment out there. And one great thing about having training equipment is it might motivate you to do some extra training that you wouldn't do normally. If you have a heavy bag, you get out there, you set a timer, you do some rounds on the heavy bag. You have the wooden dummy, you're practicing your Kung Fu. A speed bag, you're practicing your punching. So having training tools around can be a real value, a real asset, because it's just helping you train and giving you something to do, and they can be a lot of fun. So I do recommend numerous training tools. Now, the thing is, there are a lot of devices out there and marketing gimmicks and things that are people trying to make a quick buck, and I get it, but unfortunately, a lot of these things can lead to bad habits. So any training piece of equipment or tool that would lead to a bad habit, I wouldn't recommend. And I'm going to show you an example of one of those. And that is the headband with the string and the ball, right? And let me show you quickly what that looks like. So here's what that looks like. Now, this looks like a lot of fun. Looks like it's great for hand-eye reflex, hand-eye coordination. But the problem is, every time I see this, as you can see here, everybody's hands are down. They're chasing the ball. So their hands are always down very low. And the pictures, when I see the ad for this, they always show the person with good form. But in every training video I've seen with this, every review video I've seen, everybody's chasing the ball. Their hands are down really low. So you're building a bad habit of punching with both hands down and not keeping a hand up while you punch. If there's a way to do it and keep good form, great, but I've never seen anybody do it like that on any of the videos. So therefore, I would not recommend this unless there's a way to punch with proper form. People often say, well, I would never do that while fighting. I'm just doing that when I'm practicing, working on hand-eye coordination. No, whatever you do when you're training, you might be building bad habits that will come out in your fighting. Now, here's the product he sent me. It's a rice bag trainer. They call it the Wing Chun rice bag trainer. Now, I will say this could be a lot of fun for some. If you have one of these, this could be a lot of fun. Personally, I think it was priced way too high at $250. I would not be investing in this product. I would be putting my money towards a heavy bag, a wooden dummy, a speed bag with a good swivel, just way too expensive. But he had built one of these with a friend. Therefore, you have one, I'd have fun with it. I'd use it. It's kind of like a wooden dummy punching bag combination. 20 plus years ago, I was making wooden dummies, and we invented the flat dummy, the skinny on the wall, and we created a lot of products like this and experimented with a lot of these things. And a lot of them can be fun. So if you have one of these, I would certainly use it and I would have fun with it. There's things you could do like your left neutral, right neutral, left neutral. You could picture that as a punch, so you could pak sao that punch. You could cap that punch. You could tan sao punch. You could lop sao the punch. You could bong sao, woo sao. You can quan sao that arm, quan sao, foot sao, hit off that. work on your chain punching. There's a lot of things you could do with this thing and get, some training in that you would normally not do without one. So if you have it, use it and have fun with it. Start with, like I said, sidestepping to your right neutral, and you tan sao hit. Left neutral, tan sao hit. Lop sao and punch, right? Work on your pak sao. You could do this pak sao with your lead hand. You could pak sao with your rear hand and punch. So there's a lot of pak sao drills you could work off of this. There are some capping punches, the bong sao. You could work a lot of sidestepping, deflecting, and hitting at the same time. So this thing could have some value, could be a lot of fun. If you've have one or you've made one, I would use it. Personally, like I said, myself, for $250, I'd be putting that money more towards a wooden dummy or a heavy bag or a speed bag with a good swivel, other pieces of training equipment. But go ahead, and if you have it, use it and have some fun with it. The gentleman that asked, you're in the online program, so you'll be seeing a lot of things shortly when we get into the pak sao drills, all the linear deflections. That whole section on level 2 where we cover linear deflections, you're going to be able to apply the good footwork and using this tool as an asset at that point. So it will become more valuable in the very near future to you. Thank you for joining me today. If you have any comments, questions, once again, this is just my 2 cents. I'm not saying my answer is the only right answer. We're all, able to, we all should have our own opinions about things and respect each other's opinions. But if you have anything you'd like to add, leave it in the comments down below. If you haven't already, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, 1-inch punch that bell notification, give this video a thumbs up if you can, and I look forward to seeing you in the next lesson to come, and I'll be covering more questions very soon as well. If you haven't already, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, or it might be over here. There's a subscribe button, and there's another video for you to watch if you have the time. Thank you, and have a great day. Take care.